Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Hot Cocoa Crochet. Now if you have not seen my channel before, welcome. My name is Natalia, and as you could tell from the title of my channel, I do crocheted items, although once in a while you may see other things from me based on my daily life. Like right now is more of a talk with me, and I do have crocheted items that I'm going to be showing with you that I am working on or have been completed. And something else that I have ordered a bit ago, which I believe that you guys will love what I got. It's not crochet related, but it is actually hot cocoa related. So fun fact, my family does not like coffee, but we've always had a cup of hot cocoa in the morning. So instead of coffee drinkers, we're more of a hot cocoa family. But anyways, let's get started on what I have to show you guys. So if you have watched my last video, if not, go check it out. I went shopping with my grandma at Hobby Lobby, and I got 3 skeins of yarn. I was pretty proud of myself, holding back a little bit on buying a bunch of yarn because they did have that 30% off all yarn deal. But I did get this one yarn. I got 2 skeins of it. It was the Sugar Wheel Cotton Sparkle by Yarn Bee, and it was in the color Twirls at Twilight. Now it's a rainbow, more of a pastel rainbow yarn, and I know I'm going to need about 3 more skeins of yarn to finish it. So anyways, let me see. I should probably back up so that way you can see what I've got so far. But it is absolutely beautiful. I am loving how it's turning out. Now, it is at the width of 33 inches, and I'm probably going to make it at the length of probably 45 inches tall. But we will see. I know that once I finish it, I'm going to debate on whether or not I'm going to add a border. If I do, it will probably be something simple like a single crochet or a backward single crochet. And I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it does have that sparkle as it says in the little title. Let me see if I can get up close. It's not really focusing all too much. I think you guys can see it a little bit, but it'll probably look better in the sunlight. I was going to do this video outside where there's natural lighting, and it would have really shown off that sparkle really well. But because my grandparents' house has trees surrounding them, there's pollen just everywhere. So at the moment, I didn't want to bring out my crocheted stuff and get pollen all over it, especially since this one isn't finished and I want it to be finished before I have to wash it. And the other thing too, these are only 2 other projects. They're the same thing, same stitch, but different colors. I really haven't had too much time to do much, but let me tell you, this yarn is from hobby.com, not Hobby Lobby, but hobby.com, Hobbii, and it is the rainbow cotton, the rainbow 8-4 cotton that I use. Now, I'm going to show you this one first. This is the first one I made, and it was 3 colors that I used. And I just made a dishcloth / washcloth, although even though it'll work as a dishcloth, I would say it is very soft. So it would definitely be a very comfortable crocheted item to use as a washcloth. I already told my fiance that I'm probably going to pick out a color once we figure out the scheme for our house. We're probably going to go for an ocean theme. We're not 100% sure yet, but if we do, I'm going to be crocheting us some washcloths for the bathroom. And I did use the alpine stitch. I don't know if you can really tell. I know for me, I can see it, but I know that to me, it looks like the alpine stitch is more noticeable on just a solid color. So this one, I actually used colors 85, color number 1, And then color number, let's see, 24. So all three of these colors were used for this particular washcloth. And then we have this one, which is the solid color. And I feel that you can see the stitch a lot more this way. And as you can tell, I haven't weaved in the ends yet either, but made from the same yarn, Rainbow 84 cotton, but this one was made in the color number 70. And like I said, this is very soft, and honestly, I could actually make a blanket out of this yarn. I'm actually debating on, when I make my next hobby order, getting enough cotton yarn to make a chevron baby blanket. Now I'm probably gonna do a small receiving blanket like I am doing with this other yarn, which I'm going to show you. Now this is the other yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby during my shopping trip with Grandma. It is the Rainbow Rhapsody yarn by Yarn Bee in the colors Obsidian Daydreams. Now here's what it looks like, and as you can see, I am starting something. I just started it last night, but because it was getting a little too dark, it was getting hard to see the stitches. I'm sure all of you can understand when working with black yarn, it can be a little difficult to see where you're inserting your hook. So for now, I will just have to fight through getting through the black color and work my way into the gray. Once the gray comes in, I'll have an easier time seeing my stitches. But I am making a small receiving blanket. It's probably going to be about, I did measure it out to 25 inches width, and I'm probably going to crochet it to 32 inches in length. But we will see how that looks. And by the way, I guess I should let you know, I am using the alpine stitch for this blanket as well, because I feel like the alpine stitch would actually look nice with a gradient. So we are going to see how that turns out. I will definitely show you guys how it looks once I finish it. I do believe I have enough yarn for a small receiving blanket to finish it with this. But that's all I have crochet wise. I'm sorry if my light keeps going in and out. This is the best lighting that I could get it. I really wish it wasn't so pollinated outside, so I could have done it outside. It is very beautiful out, and my grandma has lovely plants that could have been really nice in the background. But this cup that I got, I ordered it from SMB Creations, and she has a Facebook page which you can see all of her videos with all her creations. Now, warning, if you want to order a cup from her, she usually puts up her listings on the 1st, and she actually tells you on the Facebook page when those listings will open, and her listings are on Etsy.com. Now, usually the listing sells out within 10 to 15 minutes. So, if you want to get a custom cup, you have to be prepared for when that listing opens. You are going to fight with others to get a spot. But what I ordered was a ready to ship order, or she has other cups based on certain designs, and she limits the availability on those as well. But she came out with a new design which consists of a white marble. It's just white marble with what is like an opal glitter. But what's added to it is a color changing glitter as well. So she mostly had pinks. I think there was a yellow too, but I got the blue. I absolutely love blue. Blue is my favorite color. And I also got a saying on it. And as I said, my family does not like coffee. I do not like coffee, but we love our hot cocoa crochet. I did censor a word on this because it is not, I wouldn't say it's absolutely appropriate. So if you do have a child, if you do not want them to hear the word, I'm not going to say it out loud. Like I said, I'm censoring this, but I'm sure adults will get the idea of what it says, but here's the cup. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? She does such a wonderful job. And another warning, her cups are not cheap. This cup right here cost me $65, but it was $50 plus the taxes and shipping. Shipping wasn't cheap. It was like, I think $10 was the shipping. But here it says, F your coffee, where's my hot cocoa at? Now, I've always wanted a cup that says that. I think it's funny. And obviously, like I said, it's color changing, so you are going to get a clip to see what it looks like. But she also has this at the bottom, so that way you guys can see. Like I said, this is SMB Creations, and she has a Facebook, which is facebook.com/SMB Creations CO. And I will leave a link down below for you guys to click on and go give her page a like. That way, if you're interested in saving up some money and ordering a cup from her, she has all sorts of different sizes. She has a small flask, she has water bottles, she has regular tumblers. Anything that you could think of, she probably has it. And look at all the designs that she has. They are absolutely beautiful. But anyways, let's go take this outside so that way you guys can see what it looks like. Here's our cup, and let's get to the color changing. Hopefully there's enough sunlight out here so that way you guys can see the true blue that it gets to. Look at that. You might hear some buzzing because we have a nice, beautiful flower bush right here, and we have some bumblebees going at it with these flowers. But look how beautiful this cup is. And here we have Mama. She is a stray that got dumped here at my grandmother's. We actually have Papa, whose name is Alex, and then one of the babies. We got all, because she was pregnant when she arrived, and she gave birth to her babies here, and now we only have one baby that wasn't able to get adopted out. No one seemed to want him. And here's Daddy. This is Alex. And they're both lovable cats. I just wanted to do a little disclaimer about the cats I just talked about. We normally do not have our animals outside. We've never owned a cat and made them an outdoor cat. But because these cats arrived as an indoor-outdoor cat who were abandoned, we couldn't really fight them from going outside, and we can't bring them inside due to the fact that we've already got a few animals inside the house now, so we can't bring 3 more cats into this house. We really wish we could find a home for all of them. Alex is very sweet. The baby is sweet as well, although he's a little timid, but I know that once he gets used to somebody, he will be okay. And Mama, she is an absolute sweetheart. I absolutely love Mama. I do believe Mama deserves to come inside. I mean, all the cats deserve to come inside. They're just absolutely wonderful. I know my grandpa likes Alex. My grandma loves Mama. We all love the baby. But we really hope that maybe they will get a forever home at some point that's not here, because we can't bring them inside. So they basically live in the garage, which the garage is heated. So during the winter, they stay in there. But during the spring and summer, like now, they come in and they come out, enjoy the sunlight. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm sorry that I don't really have much else to show you. I will try to keep you updated, which actually, now that I think about it, there is something that I noticed while I was driving around today, because I drove around for like 3-4 hours today, just running around doing errands. There is a particular craft store. Now, I don't go to the store for a particular reason. My grandma and I actually go there. It's located in Houghton Lake, here in Michigan, but it's called Arnie's, their prices are quite high. So I don't really like to go there because there's no coupons and there's nothing really anything that I can see where you can find a sale. I don't think I've ever seen a sale go on inside the store. I know they have like a big tent sale, but the big tent sale, in my opinion, isn't really worth it to me. But I noticed that they're open, and last time I went there, they had a yarn section. Now I know that's not cheap, but it's an alpaca yarn. And the alpaca yarn is actually from an alpaca farm here in Michigan. And they actually supply this yarn. So I'm actually quite curious to see if they still have that. If they do, I'm actually consider getting the alpaca yarn to make some hats for the wintertime. But anyways, that's the only thing that I can think of at the top of my head that I had to say for this video. Thank you for joining me today and showing off my little bit of projects, and I hope that maybe my next video will be of me and Grandma going to Arnie's on our little shopping trip to see what they got there. So that way you guys can check out to see what they have as well. Now, if they have any other stores, I am not quite sure of it. I do not know any other Arnie store around us. This is the only one that I know of. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye!